In a positive development amid the surge in the COVID-19 cases in Sikkim, 2 coronavirus cases, patients were released from STNM Hospital in Sochagang, Gantok. In an overwhelming moment that were greeted by a round of applause by the doctors, nurses and medical staff. Meanwhile, the second batch of the frontline healthcare workers treating the Sikkim'S COVID-19 patient at STNM Hospital were discharged of their duties after completing their week-long COVID duty. The team of 43 healthcare warriors also received a huge round of applause from the officers and staff of the hospital while on their way to the government-identified quarantine facility in Gantok. Here's a report. Amidst the surge in the number of COVID-19 positive cases in Sikkim, the first and second patients of the state who were under treatment at COVID-19 wing of the STNM Hospital in Sochagang, Gantok, have recovered and have been released from the hospitals on 13 June. They were greeted with a round of applause by doctors, nurses and medical staff. While the second batch of the frontline healthcare workers treating Sikkim's COVID-19 patients at the STNM Hospital have completed their week-long COVID-19 duty on 13 June. The team of 43 healthcare frontline warriors, including 1 medical specialist, pediatricians, medical officers and 1 surgeon, along with nursing officers, medical attendants and sanitary attendants, received a huge round of applause from the officials and staff of the hospital while on their way to government-identified quarantine facility in Gantok, where they will be housed for another 14 days. Sikkim's Health Minister M.K. Sharma, who was present at the hospital on the occasion, said that the patient has been cooperative throughout the treatment and the medical staff on duty have shown immense positivity and bravery while treating COVID-positive patients. He lauded all for the cooperation while urging the citizens of Sikkim not to stigmatize the patients. The Health Minister added that they are ready to work on the field, be it Health Secretary or the Medical Superintendent. The officials and staff then welcomed and cheered for the next batch of 46 healthcare workers as they entered the COVID-19 dedicated hospital to take over the charge of the COVID-19 duty. The State Health Minister, while speaking to media, also shared, even though the cases are rising, he urged the people not to worry as they are fully equipped and prepared.
The preparation, the alertness, the kind of the workforce that we need is already structured at different levels. We have the structure at the frontline level, we have the structure at the screening level, we have the structure at the quarantine level, we have definite trained, well-oriented and experienced manpower at the isolation ward. So we have no problem, we don't have thousands of cases. And that is not also going to happen. So it is under our control and there is not going to be that much, panic.
While the first patient, who has now recovered and discharged, shared that his family and the healthcare workers took care of him constantly and reminded him that he would recover, and which helped him a lot in his recovery. I know the cases have surged a lot in the past couple of days and things seems bleak right now. But we have to stay positive. This goes the same for the infected persons who are getting treated also. We can't let only the negativity control us right now. While I understand the feeling of dejections, but we can get through this, says the now recovered patient. Earlier, Sikkim reported its first case of the coronavirus on May 23rd. The first positive patient from the state is a 25-year-old man who had returned to the state from New Delhi. With People Guru, Gantok.